British government is telling people not to stop using the NHS Test and Trace app as it works to tune the program so that fewer people are needlessly forced into isolation. The opposition leader says altering the app would be like taking the batteries out of a smoke detector after it pinged 350,000 people last week.
As infections rise, so do the number of people being asked to isolate. It's forced the government to reassess how its NHS COVID app works.
Well, what we found in some preliminary research...
Professor Henry Potts is a scientist who advises the government. He explained to me how the app could be made less sensitive.
The phone doesn't know whether you're wearing a mask or not, it doesn't know whether you're inside or outside, so it can't take into account those other factors. There's a lot of estimation going there, and you can change the sensitivity by saying, OK, we need a stronger signal strength, or we need more time together before the app sends an alert.
Professor Potts does not think the app is broken or failing. He says the reason so many people are being pinged is because infections are soaring. The app has been downloaded almost 26 million times since it was first launched. It's one of the government's main tools in tackling the rising infections. But it only works if people actually use it. The government is concerned that some people are switching off the app. It accepts some changes need to be made because now we're at a different stage in the pandemic.
We'll keep the sensitivity of it under review to align with the new recommendations that come in, guidelines that come in on the 19th of July. So we'll continue to do that. It is a very useful tool in the armoury, and no one wants to get long COVID. No one wants to get COVID and pass it on to somebody who becomes seriously ill or worse, dies.
The Prime Minister says people will no longer be made to check into venues from July the 19th, prompting some to fear the app could be scrapped altogether.
I'm really concerned what I'm hearing about changes to the track and trace app. This feels like taking the batteries out of the smoke detector, and that is never a good idea.
It's a tough call. If confidence in the app is eroded, it makes it much less effective. So making changes might reassure people that it is still one of the most important defences against the spread of the virus.